Hello everybody, it's Tommy and welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to be doing my review and my thoughts on what's good and bad on this Call of Duty World War II beta. Now obviously it's just been released on Xbox, on the Xbox One, it's already been out on PS4, so a lot of things might be slightly different than what I think. But if any of you do disagree with anything, just let me know on why you disagree with it and put anything that I've missed as well. Feel free to comment on what I've missed. But yeah, anyway, let's get on to the first things that I do like about this game. Now, the first thing I do like about this game is the gameplay. I like the fact that it's back in World War II, and I love the fact that it's a boots on the ground game. You know, it's what Call of Duty is meant to be. We don't really need to see jetpacks in a Call of Duty game, and we don't really need to see it being stolen from the likes of, mixed in with the likes of Titanfall, Halo, and Star Wars. We don't really need that in a Call of Duty game. We just need simple, basic boots on the ground game, and this is what I like about it. This is what I like about the Call of Duty World War II beta. So far, obviously, it's just a beta, so a lot of things will change when the full game is released, and a lot of things may still be in the game, but I'm sure they will pretty much get addressed. Obviously, a beta isn't just about playing the game first and getting hands-on before it is actually released. It's more about I'm getting some feedback on what people think of the game, and people and the developers, I'm sure, will address the issues and then pretty much update them to make sure they are good for the full release of the game. Now, the next thing I do like about this game is some of the weapons, especially the SMGs. I will get more about onto more about the SMGs on the bad section about this. There are a few things that I do like about the SMGs. I think, especially the PPSH, I think that it's one weapon that a lot of people do use. I do like the SMGs a lot more than probably assault rifles, and maybe a bit more than shotguns and sniper rifles as well. I do like the SMGs more, not just in this game, but in a couple of other Call of Duty games as well that are really, really good. Another thing I do like about Call of Duty is the score streaks, especially this missile. I'm just going to call it for the Predator missile to be sake of it, because I don't remember the actual name of it. But it is really good to have that back. I'm going to get more into the score streaks in a little bit, especially on the recon plane, or the UAV, I think it's called. But anyway, we're going to move on to the bad things about Call of Duty. Now, you guys might find this a little bit funny, but the hit detection is a little bit of a funny one in this game. That's kind of been a little bit of a problem for the past few years, but this one is obviously kind of the same. The hit detection can be really, really good at times, but then the next time it can just go full retard sometimes. And what I mean by that is that you shoot an enemy first, and then he'll somehow end up killing you, which is really, really frustrating. But sometimes you can get kills that aren't really sort of, but you get killed by enemies that aren't really sort of frustrating. And I think it takes a lot less time for you to kill somebody as well. That's one thing I've just noticed since I've been playing it. Obviously, I haven't been playing this game a lot. I've only been playing I think maybe 2.5 hours. I played an hour of it last night when it was fully released. I'm recording this on September the 1st. I think it was released early on the 31st of October. And so I'm only just playing it. I've only just been playing it for not too long. Played it for about 2.5 hours, or maybe 2 hours today. So obviously I've kind of gathered in what I think of the game so far. So it's obviously not going to be everything, because I won't have probably noticed it. Obviously you guys can let me know on what you think, and obviously anything I've missed. The next thing I want to talk about is probably the weapon balance. This goes back to the SMGs. I think probably the SMGs, a lot of people use the SMGs on this game, which does tell a story. It really does tell people something, that the SMGs are more and more overpowered compared to the assault rifles. Now, I do like the SMG, don't get me wrong, especially the weapon I'm using right now. I can't remember the name of it, but it is a pretty decent weapon. But yeah, there are a lot of things that kind of aren't good about them. I think maybe you could nerf the PPSH a little bit, but I don't know. But maybe that's just my opinion. It's a lot of people use the SMGs, especially that PPSH weapon. Shotguns are pretty decent. I haven't used the shotguns too much so far because mainly because of the layout of the maps. Sometimes it depends on what map I play on. Sometimes I feel like using a shotgun, or sometimes I just feel like using an SMG or assault rifle. Haven't used the assault rifles too much. I've just been using the SMGs a lot more. Um, but now moving on to the score streaks, back onto the recon plane. Um, Now, this is a bit of a strange one for me because the score to get it, I think, is 500. You have to get a 500 score streak, which is probably, I don't know how many kills, but it's quite a lot of kills in my opinion, which is really, really strange because, UAV, the score streak for a UAV has always been like, I don't know, like 300 or something, or maybe 400 and something, maybe 425 or something. It's always been a low score streak. It's always been the first one that everybody gets. Now, I know some people might think that the UAV may, if the score streak is lowered for the UAV, the score streak limit for the UAV, or the recon plane as you call it, then a lot of people are just going to be getting UAVs every second or so. Now, that has been the case for a lot of years in the other Call of Duties, but I think it does need to be addressed. I think we do need to lower the score streak limit for that UAV or recon plane. I think it should be a lot lowered compared to a lot of other all the other previous Call of Duties where they were really, really low. But apart from that, the score streaks are pretty decent. I do like this game so far. Obviously, it will only get better when it does get released, when the full game does get released. I'm sure it will improve a lot. I'm sure things may improve, especially the layouts, especially some of the weapons. Sorry, especially some of the weapons. I think some of the weapons could end up being nerfed or maybe even boosted. But yeah, I'm going to get back to obviously playing more Call of Duty. I may have missed quite a few things, but anyway, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like, and I will see you guys in the next video.